welcome back to another video of Sunday Night Lights. In this video, I will cover the 1989 International Racing Champions, otherwise known as IROC. The only notable change in the IROC lineup compared to in real life is that since Ken Schrader finished 4th in the standings in 1988, he will get to race in IROC instead of Terry Labonte, who did so in real life. And here are all the drivers that will race in IROC, and then I will go ahead and show you all 4 races on the schedule, which will be Daytona, Nazareth, Michigan, and Watkins Glen. So let's get started. Al Unser Jr. starts on the pole with Dale Earnhardt in second as we begin race 1 of the 1989 IROC at Daytona, and this race will have 40 laps. Al Unser Jr. would lead lap 1, but Ken Schrader took the lead afterwards. Then on lap 3, Dale Earnhardt took a huge lead, but would lose the lead to Rick Mears 1 lap later, which then went to AJ Foyt. Unser Jr. took the lead back on lap 8. Then by lap 11, Earnhardt and Unser Jr. looked to be the top 2 drivers of the field as they battled for the lead. By lap 17, Richard Petty took the lead at Daytona. Reaching halfway on lap 21, Rusty Wallace took the lead with Al Unser Jr., Dale Earnhardt, Hurley Haywood, and Richard Petty behind him. Earnhardt then took the lead back on lap 23. Then a couple laps later, Al Unser Jr. was back out in front. Then on lap 27, it switched back to Dale Earnhardt, and with 11 laps to go, it was Earnhardt versus Petty. I'm sure their battle will be legendary. Rusty Wallace, however, would spoil the party by taking the lead with 9 laps to go. Then with 7 to go, Petty was back out in front. Then coming to 5 to go, Hurley Haywood and Rusty Wallace slide up the track, allowing Dale Earnhardt to re-enter the scene and take the lead from Richard Petty. Coming to 3 to go, Richard Petty surges by Dale Earnhardt and he takes the lead once again. Then coming to 2 to go, Hurley Haywood takes the lead, looking to stun the NASCAR stars. The leaders catch the lap car Bill Elliott soon after, and Earnhardt would get held up, leaving a chance for Petty to steal the win. Petty was unable to get around Haywood as the SCCA Trans Am champion will, wait a minute! Dale Earnhardt is going to steal it! Dale Earnhardt wins! Are you kidding me? It looked like he was done, but he charges back to win the race. How did he do that? What a finish! We definitely have to go to the replays for this. And that's why Dale Earnhardt is one of the best in the business. Earnhardt wins by 3 1/1000ths of a second over Hurley Haywood. Richard Petty finishes in 3rd, Rusty Wallace in 4th, Al Unser Jr. 5th, Rick Mears 6th, 7th is Ken Schrader, 8th Scott Pruitt, 9th AJ Foyt, and 10th Danny Sullivan. Jeff Brabham finished 11th and Bill Elliott in 12th. The second race of the 1989 IROC takes us to Nazareth, Pennsylvania. Nazareth Speedway will go for 56 laps in this one. Ken Schrader gets the pole and Scott Pruitt will start alongside him as we go racing in Nazareth. Coming back around, Ken Schrader would lead lap 1. By lap 15, the battle becomes Ken Schrader versus Rusty Wallace for the lead. However, Ken Schrader would go on to dominate the whole race, and he would go on to win at Nazareth. Rusty Wallace finishes in 2nd, Scott Pruitt in 3rd, Dale Earnhardt 4th, Al Unser Jr. 5th, Richard Petty 6th, Bill Elliott 7th, Hurley Haywood 8th, AJ Foyt 9th, Jeff Brabham in 10th, Rick Mears 11th, and Danny Sullivan in 12th. We go next to Michigan International Speedway, where we will go 50 laps in this event. Hurley Haywood is on the pole and Ken Schrader starts second as we go racing in Michigan. Haywood was leading the first lap, but coming back around, Danny Sullivan just managed to edge out Haywood for the lead. Then on lap 4, Scott Pruitt takes the lead, but then Rusty Wallace steals away as they come to the line. Then on lap 11, Al Unser Jr. took the lead from Rusty Wallace, who would then take the lead back a lap later. As the race runs clean, we have a round of green flag pit stops on lap 22. On lap 24, Al Unser Jr. tries to stretch it, but he runs out of fuel doing so. He's not able to make it back around, and this would bring out the caution. Rusty Wallace edged out Ken Schrader to take the lead. Everyone would come down pit road to top off, and Jeff Brabham would have the lead at the restart on lap 30. Coming to lap 33, Rusty Wallace would reclaim the lead. Then on lap 36, Brabham takes the lead back from Wallace. Lap 39, it's Wallace versus Brabham as they battled side by side with Danny Sullivan and Dale Earnhardt right behind him. Sullivan now had the lead with 7 laps to go. With 3 to go, however, Brabham and Sullivan were unable to make it on fuel, and some of the leaders had to pit. Bill Elliott and Dale Earnhardt are now fighting for the lead on the final lap. But it would be Dale Earnhardt who would go on to win race 3 at Michigan. And I must say, things are going to be looking good for him to win his second straight IROC title. Dale Earnhardt is your winner, Bill Elliott second, Rick Mears in third, Hurley Haywood fourth, Scott Pruitt fifth, Ken Schrader in sixth, AJ Foyt seventh, Richard Petty 8th, Rusty Wallace 9th, Danny Sullivan in 10th, Jeff Brabham 11th, and Al Unser Jr. finishes in 12th. The last race of the 1989 IROC takes us to Watkins Glen for 18 laps. Dale Earnhardt is looking to secure the championship. Al Unser Jr. starts on the pole with Rusty Wallace starting second as the final IROC race of the season gets underway at Watkins Glen. Even though Unser Jr. had the pole, Wallace took the lead early on. By lap 9, well, you guessed it, Dale Earnhardt is now out in front and is looking to secure the IROC championship. Then on lap 12, everyone came down pit road for green flag pit stops, as this would be crucial to see how the race was going to play out. Dale Earnhardt would have no issues and remain the leader. There really wasn't nothing else to report, as Dale Earnhardt would go on to win 3 of the 4 IROC races this year, and that would secure him the 1989 IROC championship. Al Unser Jr. finishes in second, Jeff Brabham third, Danny Sullivan fourth, Rick Mears fifth, Bill Elliott in sixth, Rusty Wallace seventh, AJ Foyt eighth, Ken Schrader ninth, Richard Petty 10th, Hurley Haywood in 11th, and Scott Pruitt finishes in 12th. And here's a look at your final standings for the 1989 IROC season, and for the second year in a row, Dale Earnhardt will take home the International Race of Champions Championship. From that spectacular photo finish at Daytona, he was the driver to beat, and it shows. But now the next question is, can he win the Cup Series Championship for 1989 as well? Which leads me to this, which leads me to my next topic. So, I have gone ahead and I've decided that the next Sunday Night Lights video will cover the following: 1989 Cup, 1990 for Busch, IROC, and Cup, and the same for 1991. So yeah, I'm going to advance in the time frame a little bit in one video, but I promise I will go over highlights for Daytona. I will go over, big moments, big what ifs, all the changes, basically everything you need to know. And the reason for me doing this is because the production side of this is probably the most difficult part, and I feel like this is going to make it easier. And I appreciate you guys for all the support. I know there might be some that was hoping this wouldn't be the case, but I do feel like that this will make things a little bit easier in terms of the production side. And once again, I will show you everything that I can to you guys in terms of Sunday Night Lights. So once again, the plan is that the next video will cover 1989 Cup and full-on 1990 and 1991, and I will go from there. So stay tuned for that. I do have that planned. I do have some other videos planned as well, including reacting to predictions, as well as NASCAR What If, among other things. And another interesting idea that's kind of under the NASCAR What If umbrella that I will introduce at some point here soon. So besides that, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm Sonic Rose 831, and I will see you in the next video.